Dios le bendiga. Bienvenido a nuestra programación Jóvenes en Victoria. Mi nombre es Margarita Ríos.
Brenda Mato. Keishla Castro.
Brian Castro.
Bill Mato.
Alicia Castro.
Hoy vamos a hablar de el desánimo. Si por favor pueden abrir sus Biblias en Proverbios capítulo 1, versículos 7 a 9. En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo.
Amén.
Amén. El principio de la sabiduría es el temor de Jehová. Los insensatos desprecian la sabiduría y la enseñanza. Oye, hijo mío, la instrucción de tu padre y no desprecies la dirección de tu madre, porque adorno de gracia serán a tu cabeza y collares a tu cuello. Amén.
Amén.
Amén. Margarita, define ¿qué quiere decir desánimo?
Desánimo para
Explícale
mí.
a los jóvenes. Y bienvenido a todos los que están a través de Facebook Live. Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. Dios
Dios
les
los bendiga a
bendiga.
todos los que están escuchando a través de Radio Emmanuel, la emisora que edifica a toda la familia. Ahora, Margarita, ¿qué quiere decir desánimo para ti?
Para mí, desánimo significa cuando alguien se cae o cuando alguien no tiene ánimo para hacer nada para Dios.
Como que pierde la fuerza, ¿verdad?
Yes.
¿Y cómo usted cree que un joven pierde la fuerza? Vamos a entrar al mundo de la juventud. ¿Qué edad tiene?
Yo tengo 18 años.
Y para un joven de 18 años, ¿cuáles son las cosas que desaniman a un joven de 18 años?
Cuando when you don't have a lot of, when you feel like nobody cares about you and when you feel like nobody's encouraging you to do anything.
So, el rechazo, eso trae mucho desánimo, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Y la falta de apoyo también. ¿Y cómo quisiera un joven de 18 años que las personas lo apoyaran?
To be here for us all the time when we need to talk and to not put us down when we want to do something for ourselves.
So, hay muchas inquietudes en el corazón de un joven, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Y bueno, Brendita, ¿cuáles son esas inquietudes que entran a un joven? ¿Qué edad tienes, Brendita?
15.
Tienes 15 años. ¿Y cuáles son las inquietudes que vienen a una jovencita de 15 años? What is the stuff that brings discouragement to you? It's a 15-year-old.
Everything.
Like what? Los jóvenes quieren saber cuáles son las cosas que te desaniman a ti.
People.
¿Cómo la gente te desanima?
By criticizing.
La crítica. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué hace la crítica en un joven de 15 años?
It hurts your feelings, whatever they say, like, I don't know how to explain it.
Como por ejemplo, si tú cantas y viene alguien y te dice, no me gustó la manera que canta, ¿qué te hace al pensamiento, al corazón?
That I'm not enough.
Que no eres suficiente, que verdaderamente no estás, ¿verdad?, llegando al grado, ¿verdad que sí? ¿Y qué más? ¿Cuáles son? Besides singing, what else? What other things? ¿Cuáles son otras cosas que traen desánimo a ti? Vamos a suponer en la escuela.
I don't know. School, yeah, I get a lot of this. I don't know, but like, for what I am here studying when I belong home sleeping, like, there's no point. Honestly, there's no point. Like, people just put you down at school. Like, they be like, you dumb, what you hear, blah blah blah.
So esas cosas traen desánimo, ¿eh?
Yeah.
Para hablar el material que te enseñan.
That's boring.
Eso te trae aburrido. ¿Por qué crees que es aburrido?
Because.
Bueno, hablarle a la cámara ya.
Because it is boring because they take like a half an hour to teach that simple thing and you just want to rush like quick and the student just ask questions or miss I don't understand or miss they put a lot of excuses just to stay in that little chapter like Oh,
Entonces la presión de escuela también trae desánimo, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
The pressure. Ahora, en un mundo perfecto, ¿cómo le gustaría vivir a un joven de 15 años? In a perfect world, what you would like to have or to see?
what? Oh my God. Stay in my bed. Because that's all I do.
So, el mundo de un joven de 15 años, el dormir es muy importante para ti.
Sí, para mí. Yo no sé para ella, pero para
Para
mí.
los jóvenes de 18 años también.
So, tiempo, el descanso es importante, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Pero descanso, mucho descanso sin hacer nada también no es saludable, ¿tú no crees?
Yeah.
¿Por qué?
Porque si tú descansas tanto y después así es. Si tú descansas tanto y sigues descansando, después se te va a olvidar que eres cristiana, que no te ir para la iglesia, no te vestiste ir para la iglesia. So, realmente tu spiritual se va y and then you forget who you really are. So
Pues el descanso trae pereza, ¿verdad que sí? El mucho descansar trae pereza. El descansar pues en el balance pues saludable y en vivir una vida balanceada pues nos trae más serenidad como un joven, ¿verdad que sí? Tenemos que estudiar, tenemos que hacer las responsabilidades que tenemos como joven y en la cama no se puede hacer todo eso, ¿no crees? Uno tiene que cambiar el balance ahora Keishla, ahora te toca a ti. Como joven, ¿de qué edad tienes? ¿Qué edad tienes?
14.
14 years old. ¿Qué son las cosas que desaniman a un joven de 14 años? A una jovencita de 14 años, mejor dicho.
Family that doesn't.
How? Explain to us, aquellos jóvenes que te están escuchando, cómo la familia puede desanimar a sus propios familiares. Porque la familia es un tesoro, ¿verdad? Un privilegio tener una familia, ¿no crees?
Yeah, but family that doesn't support you, family that doesn't, they don't believe in the same things you believe, that kind of pushes you down too, because like those are people you care about and you love, people you're always going to spend time with, people that are always going to be there, and if they're not interested in the same things you're doing, it makes you see other things like, oh, maybe I should be interested in the things they're interested, which most of the time could be bad things, and that's not good to be interested in.
Interesado en cosas que pueden desviarte del buen camino, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Y en un mundo perfecto, en el mundo de la juventud, ¿cómo usted quisiera que su mundo fuera? Como joven, como una jovencita cristiana. ¿Cuáles son las cosas que te ayudaría a salir del desánimo de la vida?
That everybody I know loves God the way I do.
Que la gente ama a Dios como tú amas al Señor. ¿Y cómo es eso?
What do you mean?
How you love the Lord? How? Give us an example.
Like to constantly, always want to be in church, to sing, to read the Bible, to pray, just to always be with God. It's just.
What is the song that gives you more strength when you're going through discouragement? ¿Cuál es esa canción que te da ánimo cuando estás pasando por el desánimo de la vida? You remember one? ¿Te acuerdas de uno? ¿O cuál es esa escritura bíblica que te da la fuerza? ¿O cuál es esa persona que te da fuerza? What's the person that gives you more strength when you go to the lows, to the blues of life? Cuando estás pasando por los tiempos azules de la vida o tiempos oscuros, ¿cuál es?
I mean, usually it's my mom. I mean, it could be my mom, but most of the time lately it's been me. Like I have to realize myself to bring myself back up. Like I push myself forward. I tell myself like I
I start to realize my wrongs and I fix them.
So, una de las cosas para ser un joven cristiano líder is that you have to be a self-motivator, right?
Yeah, you always have to, yeah.
Yeah, pues esa es parte de las cualidades de ser un buen líder. That you have to be a self-motivator and you have to motivate others. Do you do that in time of discouragement? Cuando estás desanimada, ¿te animas a otro?
I try, but I'm also a very closed person. I'm very quiet to myself. Well, when I choose to be. I'm quiet to myself. But, I mean, if you don't lift, there's not always going to be somebody there to bring you up. There's just going to be times where you have to do it yourself, that nobody else is going to be able to do it for you. The way that you need to be lifted is from yourself.
How about by doing this type of programs like this, that helps?
It helped me realize these things, like, I've never actually said, like, what I'm saying now out loud, and it's, like, it's making me realize that, like, yeah, I said a lot of things.
Help you open up, right?
Yeah.
And it's healthy to open up. Why?
It's not healthy to keep all those things inside. It's really not, because, like, everybody has their limits, and if you push yourself to the limit where you're gonna blow up, it's better to let everything out the moment it happens than to wait until you can't hold it in anymore, because then you might do things or say things you're gonna regret it.
So by confessing and opening up your heart, that's giving you healing.
Yeah, it's giving you peace, like.
Giving you healing to the soul. Y que tremendo, porque eso es una manera de salir del desánimo. That's one of the things that we learn to come out of discouragement. Es verdaderamente hablar. Ahora, en un mundo perfecto, ¿qué consejo le daría a la juventud de 14 años, Keishla? If you want people to get out of discouragement, what advice you would give them?
You gotta learn to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't expect other people to give that love to you. I mean.
And that's good. Tiene que aprender, ¿verdad? A considerarse, valorizarse, amarse. Para amar a otro, pues tiene que aprender que Dios pues te dio ese valor a ti y reconocer el valor que tiene, ¿verdad que sí?
Yeah.
You have to, instead of having insecurities que te llevan al desánimo, the insecure, the complex problem will take you into discouragement. No es así. Cuando empezamos a mirarnos en el espejo, what you see? Cuando te miras en el espejo, ¿qué te ves? ¿Qué ves?
I see a beautiful daughter of God.
Amen. Amen. Tremendo. Entonces ese es el consejo que le da a todas aquellas jovencitas, right?
Yes.
So when they see themselves in a mirror, they can see a beautiful daughter of the Lord. Ahora, Brian, your turn. What is the thing that brings discouragement to you?
My friends.
Your friends, how? Talking to the camera there.
Falling into temptation.
Like what?
Bad music, doing what they doing.
And that would be discouragement, right? Why? Because the music sometimes don't have a good message, don't they?
Nope.
They have a discouraging message, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what else besides the music?
Like following down, skipping classes.
Skipping classes, which you're not going to get a good education, right?
Yeah.
And you just be wasting your time in school. Sometimes that's been discouraging. Why do you think people do that?
Because they don't like the teacher, or they just don't like the classes, or they're just lazy.
They're just plain lazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people that are lazy often are discouraged, right? Because you need to stay active. You have to have an active life as a young person to have a value in what you do, right? Mm-hmm. What else? How about in the world of sports? You like sports?
Yeah.
What will bring you discouragement in the world of sports?
Mostly paying attention to it. Like, always putting everything into one thing when you have to focus. Mostly on the one person. The one thing you always have to focus on is God. Because sometimes you could be so great on sport and it could end like that. Because you focus it on mostly. You put everything on it except for putting what mostly you're supposed to put on is God.
So that focus is very important. If you lose focus, what happens? You get discouraged, right?
Yeah.
How people lose focus in the game?
In the game, paying attention to other things, worried about other things.
Worry about what other people say, people screaming, you don't know how to dribble right, you can't shoot. The people's criticism brings you to discouragement, ain't it? And if we lend an ear into that, that's how we get discouraged. So that what in how old are you now, Brian?
16.
So in a 16-year-old young man, what is the goal? What you reaching for?
To like get a job and try to like once you save up, get out the house. That's what I see 16-year-olds right now.
Oh yeah. How about in a spiritual thing? What you reaching for?
I actually don't know yet.
You know.
You know,
What you would like God to do with your life?
just use me like for good or something.
To keep on the right path, right?
To help me and use me as to help other people.
Amen. So that's how you get out of discouragement, when you help somebody else and you focus on somebody else instead of focusing on ourselves. We encourage others in the same way we get encouraged also, instead of being discouraged. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
How about school?
School?
Could be discouraging sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
How come?
Because, you know, school that I go to, they're like mostly just following each other.
A bunch of followers there, huh?
Bunch, yeah.
So they don't have true leaders there, huh? And that could be discouraged, right?
Yeah.
In which way?
Like they said they're gonna like one person say he's gonna do another thing, and then the other person just follow them, like completely follow each other. And also the teachers sometimes don't understand like what's going on.
So they're not focusing on what is the kid is doing. Maybe because they're probably trying to focus into teach a class sometime, right?
Or they focus mostly on another kid than the other ones.
Right. More kids that are probably more discouraged than the other. Now, if you have the power to create a perfect world, how that world will be?
Peaceful.
Peace, right?
Yeah.
A lot of violence in the youth, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of young people even taking their life at a young age, right? At your age and older kids, but still young. And discouragement can get you to try to end your life, don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, it can make you suicidal, right? How come?
Because you fall into like their game, you stoop to their level.
Right, so you devalue yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how you get there. El desánimo es algo que le llega a todo el mundo. Discouragement comes to everybody. But now, Alicia, how old are you?
12.
12. What is things that brings you down?
I don't know.
If nothing brings you down, you're always happy. You're always a happy kid. No, you never get bothered by nothing. What, like what? And talk to the people that look at it. Nothing bothers you ever. That's perfect. I like that. Nothing bothers you.
Huh?
How do you like school?
Not that much.
Not that much. That bothers you. That
Not
is-
that much.
Now, how come you don't like it that much?
It'd be boring.
Why? What is boring about
The learning.
the learning? I guess learning is discouraging for everybody. Huh? Says people is by nature we don't like to learn, and we don't like to be taught. That sometimes could be boring. What else besides school? In a world of 12-year-old.
Other kids.
Other kids that bother you, while they do bully, make fun of you. You want your sister to help you? Is she in school with you?
Trying to call me a bully?
No.
Your sister's
What
a
about
bully,
your
huh?
siblings?
How about your family?
Yeah.
Do they give you support and they lift you up?
No.
No. Your sister don't do it. Your sister don't do it.
Sometimes.
How about your brother Brian?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. How about your little brothers? How about you giving them support? Your other time you do it? Look at you looking at me. Look at you looking at me.
I was like, you stop.
Okay, in a perfect world, how you would love the world to be?
Nice.
Nice. In which way?
Fair.
No violence.
So we want people to love each other, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
That's a perfect world in the heart of the toy world. How about Louis? What is the thing that discouraged you in life? How old are you?
I'm 13.
And a 13-year-old. How is the world, in the world view of a 13-year-old, what things discourage your life?
School.
School. So I guess we got a problem with school here with this.
Yes, we tired of school.
We got a problem with school here with
Wake up
this.
early to work? No.
How about what else besides school? Well, I mean, we all talked about school. School's tough, huh?
Yes.
It's tough, huh? Why?
I see people doing violence in school. People trying to shoot up school.
Yep.
That's bad, right? So school could be terrifying for a 13-year-old, right?
Yep.
And sometimes we cannot concentrate because we don't know who's going to shoot at the school, right? That's very discouraging, the violence out there in the school system. Now, what else besides that, besides school? How about life itself? What other things that discourage you away from school?
Nothing.
Everything is fine, just school,
Yeah.
huh? How about in a perfect world? How would you love the world to be?
Without violence, without sin.
We got a lot of violence in the young people, right?
Yep.
Why do you think young people are so violent these days? What do you think? What are they wrestling with? Margarita.
I think a lot of teenagers I know from like different schools that I've been to, a lot of teenagers they get violence when it starts with parents abusing them or parents not showing them any attention, so they try to do something to get somebody's attention.
So parents have to be careful because parent abuse would discourage a person and turn a person rebellious into violence, right? A young person or a young lady. How about what happens to a young lady the parents abuse? How they turn out to be?
They turn out to be crazy, wild, just a person that tries to look for love from other guys. They open their legs and get pregnant with a whole bunch of people.
You're pregnant?
So they turn into sexuality,
Yes,
right?
just so they can get just so they can feel some love from somebody or feel that somebody cares about them or something.
Is that the right way to do things?
Nope.
In the world of a young lady, how will be the perfect picture of romance?
Wait for the right guy. Make sure that if you meet somebody, at least take 4, 5, maybe a year, 4 or 5 months or 2 years to get to know somebody before you take the next step to actually be with that person, actually show the world that you're with that person, or actually marry somebody. And you have to make sure that you feel the same, that he feels the same love you feel for him.
And besides all, we should pray a lot for that, right?
Of course.
Besides that, with God's permission, and looking for the God who knows who's the right person.
Right?
And
Who knows?
Who knows the right
They can just
person.
look for the love in God. God gives them all the love.
And then God will bring the right person. So you guys
That's all the love you
can
need.
do the things right. Who you let the young lady's dream that is to come to the altar one day.
And wear a pretty dress and look cute for that day.
Yeah. And before you give your body to a sexuality, you marry.
Of course.
Within the guidance, spiritual guidance. Now, what do you think, Brendita? people sometimes are too violent, get wild, girls get wild. They think they gotta look for love in the wrong places, and that brings more discouragement. Why? You raised your hand before, you wanted to say something.
Well, she already said it.
I'm sorry.
But boys get wild because they probably don't have a dad, and they were raised only with his mom.
Right.
So basically, they want a love from a dad, not from a mom.
Right.
So boys that I know, they don't have dads. Or it's because one, if the dad is died or the dad left since there was a baby, they don't know nothing about their dads. So that's why guys that I know are like that, because they need love from his dad. So girls that I know, they get wild because they live with mom and dad. So
what happened there?
So their parents work a lot. Basically, they work a lot. They have no time to talk, sit in the bed, say, "Oh, how was school and how you feel," or talk for for a while. None of that. They just go to sleep because they're tired.
So a 15-year-old teenager needs that attention, right?
Yeah.
You want your parents to come and sit with you and say, how was your day, right?
Yeah, because
And what is your feelings or what you're thinking about, right?
Yeah, because some teenage girl would just take that time and do a sin. Do a sin, basically.
Is mama daddy not home? Let's go.
Yeah, like
Are
a
you trying to
sin.
come over?
So basically, what other people, that girl probably is thinking like my parents don't ask me this and that. If they don't know if this and that, okay, then I'm gonna do whatever I want, because they don't know nothing about my life. They don't know if I'm doing good at school or I'm doing bad at school.
So you would like your parents to go to school and check up on you?
No.
Yeah.
No, but they,
I
well,
wanted to ask me about how school was.
Yeah, but
they
how
just
about
want
checking up over
they just want a relationship
How about
with their
checking
parents.
up over there and see if you're doing good at school?
I mean, I'm alright with it, because everything I do at school, even though my mom don't ask, I'll be like, I did this, and if you don't believe me, you can go to school or call the school.
Well, it'll be nice for parents to go to school and have a
Sure.
student-parent date, right?
Yeah.
Of
Come
course.
on, take you for
They
lunch,
always have-
right?
No.
No? We'll take you for
They're
lunch or
not
anything?
they're not allowed to do that. It's not
Well,
all
after
day
school,
pasta.
Pick you up after school and sit down.
Yeah, after school,
yeah.
I'm okay, but during school, I'm okay too, because like that, I know I got my mom so into 7, into 2:30, and then into nighttime.
How about you, Brian? You would like that?
Like what?
The parents to go to school and hang out with you? No! No? Why not?
That's considered lame.
Why?
It's not lame. It's just
What? Why is lame that somebody
too
parents
clingy. Like,
they're proud of you and they want to be with my son and that's my son, that's Brian, that's Alicia. Yeah,
they could do that at my graduation.
No, they can do that at my sport events and stuff like that.
What's the difference?
No difference is you like doing it all the time. That's like
Why?
it gets
Okay,
tiring.
so
It gets
you-
embarrassing.
Why? Explain to me why.
Because you like it's just like, oh, that's my son every day. Like
What? I mean, how I feel they're so proud of me.
It's
That's
because
my champ.
I got something to say.
That's my guy.
I got something to say.
What's wrong with that? Go ahead.
Some parents be going overboard, like, yes, girl, that's my son. No, go sit down. Just sit down.
No, I just wrote my name.
Go sit down. Go sit
Just
down.
tell me, Pastor, you want us to sit there. Okay, so your parents gonna be right next to you. You right here. You just got the paper. You about to write your name, and they're encouraging you. Oh yeah.
You can do it. Write your name. Oh yeah. Oh, you wrote that pretty. Oh yeah.
You mean they don't have to
That's
do
what
that?
you want.
They don't have to do that. What
No,
they want us to do?
We
is-
just
I got something to
What-
say. I got something to say. Like, I am a mama girl.
Yeah.
I'm a mama girl and a daddy girl. So I really don't mind if my mom or my dad comes to school and say, "Oh, my girl's doing great." Oh, you know I am. But
Not all the time.
But I am not ashamed of my mom or my dad to come to school because, like, it's like I said every time. If you are ashamed or embarrassed because your dad and your mom go to school and just motivate you, then I don't know you, but for me, I love my parents to motivate me and stuff. I'm definitely that's me.
There's a certain way for your
parent motivation is fine, right?
Yeah, but just a certain way. Just a certain way. Like don't come
to school and be loud.
Don't take it to a don't be me, basically. Don't take it to another
That'd be
level.
funny if you
Don't
get
be you.
You don't
No,
get
be
kicked
my
out with your
mom.
girls.
Be my mom. Don't be me because me.
So you don't want a friend, you want a parent.
I want when it comes to school, I want a parent. Yeah.
I want both.
Funny.
Honestly, I want both.
You want a friend and a parent.
Yes, my mom and my dad, they're my best friends.
And that's the one that'll build you up. That'll take you out of
Yes.
discretion, right?
If they're willing.
Even though my mom, she's my best friend, but she hurt my feelings, but it's okay.
But not every teenager has their parents. For me, I did have a parent, but me and my father, we didn't really have, we had a connection, but not that kind of connection where he'd just be like, you know, that's my daughter. Yeah, I know she's doing good. We just, whatever the teacher says is okay. Just okay. And she says, oh, she's doing good. She's really good. Okay. So not every teenager has that motivation from their parent. That's why not every teenager says, yeah, me and my mom are best friends. Yeah, me and my dad are best friends, because not every parent, not every teenager has a parent that way.
So the question is, how in a world or in your world, how can people encourage you?
Basically, just encourage me when I'm doing sports or in my graduation, or when I have an A and I come home with an A+, like a test that has an A+. Say good job, I'm proud of you, keep doing the good work.
Once in a while.
Just be there for us. And if we feel, and if you see that we're down and you see that there's something off about us, make sure you talk to us. Even if we say we don't want to talk, you have to push us to talk, because if not, all this anger and all this hurt is going to build inside of us and we're going to take it out on you.
So correction at the right time and the right way is fine.
Yes.
How about how in your world?
In my world?
Yeah.
Well, I understand. We gotta eat that. But me, I don't have to worry about that, because my parents be like, subula o te quito el teléfono. Oh my God, that's terrible.
I get butt whoopings.
But one thing that I love from my parents is that they see an A, they be like, keep doing the good work. Or every time we miss school, they be like, you going tomorrow, and then tomorrow come, we don't go. But my parents always yell at us when we don't go to school. Especially my mom, that's every morning.
Okay, now another question. About spiritually, how you would love people in your life to encourage, to give you courage.
Well, my parents always be there in my spiritually. They be like, lo vamos para la iglesia, dale, vístese. We get dressed. Dale, estamos un poco tarde, no quiero llegar tarde. And then we all rush, we get inside, and then every time we go home. My mom, basically to me, I don't know my brother, but to me, she be like, do you pray? No. Then you have to pray. You have to read Bible. At least read 2 chapters. I be like, but mommy, the Bible is long. It's too many chapters.
But is that good or bad?
No, that's great.
Why?
Because that's espiritualmente te está llenando, and little by little you are understanding the word of God.
So for a young person, the spiritual world is very important, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? What else? Give me some more. I'm a 15-year-old. I'm 18. I want to know how, Brian? How the spiritual world is very important for a young man, a 16-year-old.
Because, you feel stressed out and There's always gonna God is always gonna be that one person that will always listen to you, motivates you. He like, you might not know it, but to me, when I do good, like in the spiritual, and then something inside me tells me to keep going, and it makes me feel proud about myself.
Wow. Tremendo, un aplauso. So that's true. God is always going to give you the strength, and we need to get out of discouragement. And that's a very good answer. How about you, Louis? How the spiritual world has helped your life in times of discouragement? ¿Cómo te ha ayudado el mundo espiritual en tu vida como joven de 13 años? As a teenager, young teenager.
Help me by a lot.
How? Give me an example. They want to hear an example.
When I fall down, he don't let me down. He always by my side.
Man, he picks you up, right?
Yep.
And the word said that the Lord will never always leave you down. He will rise you up and he will pick you up. He lifts you. Then your spiritual world, how the spiritual world help you? Who've been the people for you who tell you, you can do it, spiritually speaking?
My mother.
Your brother who?
My mother.
Your mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
What she says? Look into the camera there. Look
Hi,
at
Mommy,
her.
she's
Look at her.
How does she encourage you?
Yeah, how she does that. How she does it. Teach them so the other mother can do that with their children.
Talk to her right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's watching.
When I don't want to go to church, she forces me to go to church and do like all this stuff.
Is that good or bad?
Good.
Why?
Because I'm getting more active with God.
Amen.
There you go. Hey.
Now this is a good question. Now, what is your spiritual goals? Margarita.
My spiritual goal is to build a stronger bond with God and love Him more every day. And I want to sing for Him. And maybe one day sing next to Him.
All right, you got another song maybe you can share?
Oh.
She does?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, we got to listen to this one.
So yeah, later just a few words.
What song you want me to sing,
Whatever,
Pastor?
whatever song that
One
comes to your
that
mind.
encourages you
Yeah.
when you're down.
Okay.
Exactly.
El día que no le alabo, el alma se me entristece, pues donde no hay alabanza, Él no puede estar presente. Un sacrificio tan grande no pudo pasar por alto. 1000 veces le digo santo, aunque digan que estoy loca.
Aleluya.
Y esa es una de las canciones que verdaderamente le dan ánimo cuando uno está desanimado. You got a song?
No. That words he say.
He got words
How
to
about you got a word to say?
Yeah.
Say it.
My favorite verse from the Bible
Amen. So
Es-
get the camera there.
is Juan 3:13.
¿Qué
No,
dice?
3:16.
16:16.
Dios amó el mundo mucho, que dio su único hijo, unigénito, para que crea Él, permanezca, mantenga viva eterna.
Yeah. Sí, eso nos anima a cualquiera,
Yeah.
que Dios nos amó tanto, que dio su único hijo
Unigénito.
unigénito para todo aquel que en Él cree, no se pierda, más tenga vida eterna. Esa es buena, esa palabra anima a cualquiera, ¿verdad? Y bendita, ¿cuál es la canción que te anima a ti cuando estás en un momento de desánimo? Cuando la vida te está azotando, una jovencita de 15 años.
You surely want to know?
Yeah,
Why not?
they want to know. Ellos quieren.
Well, it's a lot.
Oh, it's just one. We need a little cut. Come on.
Yeah, short one. Introduction.
Like, when I am like really down, like I just don't want to know about church, don't want to know about nothing, not even my family, just close. Es que me falta todo.
Okay, ¿cómo va eso? A little bit.
Que me falte todo, menos su presencia. Que se vaya todo, menos tu Espíritu Santo, que te quiten todo. Pero algo jamás podrá lograr, que yo deje de adorar y glorificar.
Qué lindo, qué lindo.
Vacation.
Wow.
Spiritually speaking, ¿cómo recibes ánimo? When you get yourself, how do you get back your strength?
I pray.
Pray, ¿qué hora?
I pray that for God to give me the strength.
¿Qué es lo que le dices a Dios? Enséñale a aquella jovencita de 14 años, la jovencita de 14 años, cómo ellas se animan cuando están en un momento difícil, en el crossover life.
I just don't understand what you mean.
I mean, when they in a conflict, when they feel like alone, when they feel discouraged, when they feel that nobody's there, well, how do you get back? Self-motivation. You're the one who came out with the self-motivation,
Well,
so you should know about that one. That should be your easiest question, huh?
I mean, I always have to tell myself that I can do it. I mean, most of the time I ask God to give me the strength and tell Him to guide me and to keep me in His path.
Amen. The prayer is very important, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Oración es muy importante to get back that courage to continue on. How about you, Brian? What you doing? And your days that are so blue, they're so blue that you can't stand it.
To me, I think to myself, if God would have quit on me, I would not be alive. So,
Amen.
so it's like He did not quit on me, so I'm not gonna quit on Him.
Wow.
Oh.
Muchacho, wow. El muchacho me está verdaderamente raspando el coco.
So now that you say that, how would you encourage the rest of the
Yeah,
people?
the
How
audience,
would you just got done saying.
A 16-year-old, how they do it?
Your age.
Just try to look at the good side. Think about the good memories.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Tremendo.
Yeah,
Tú estás tremendo.
yeah.
Well, that's touching
You're the
me.
man. You're the man.
Ese pan bajo caliente.
Wow, so vino calientito, eh?
16-year-old, talking to the young people out there. Esta programación es dirigida para fortalecer el corazón de la juventud. Esta programación es una programación que es un poquito diferente porque estamos desarrollando, se está desarrollando el corazón de los jóvenes y ellos abren su corazón para que usted vea que los jóvenes pasan muchos desánimos en la vida y para que usted entienda que ellos todavía existen, están ahí y necesitan su apoyo, necesitan la dirección de aquellos que los aman, el círculo familiar, la familia espiritual de la iglesia. Vamos a ayudar a nuestra juventud a seguir hacia adelante. Estos jóvenes verdaderamente que han tocado nuestro corazón.
Amén.
Han tocado mi corazón porque eso es lo que queremos, que los jóvenes sean ellos, que sean abiertos, que ellos puedan desarrollar los talentos que Dios ha depositado en ellos. Les exhorto a todas las iglesias, todos los que lo están escuchando a través de Radio Emmanuel, la emisora que edifica a toda la familia, que por favor ayuden su juventud. A veces, ¿verdad? No entendemos que ellos todavía están subiendo sus etapas, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Son etapas difíciles para nuestros jóvenes. Vamos a darle más amor. Si los vamos a corregir, corríjalos con amor. Más amor, más atención, más precaución también. Tenemos que entenderlos y ser pacientes con ellos. Nuestra juventud tiene un potencial gigante que Dios quiere desarrollar a través del mundo entero. La Escritura dice, el apóstol Juan hablando, dice que en la juventud está la fuerza. Les dice que el joven es fuerte y yo sé que ellos tienen unos talentos que van a desarrollar mediante las programaciones que van a seguir dirigidas al corazón de la juventud. usted va a escuchar testimonio de cada uno de ellos, de cómo se están desarrollando. Estas personas que usted ve aquí, estas jovencitas y jovencitos, marquen esto porque ellos van a hacer una obra gigante y especial por muchos años que vienen por delante. Este es un principio de una etapa ministerial de esta juventud, en lo cual ellos van a desarrollar cosas grandes y maravillosas. Hermano Peter, no puedo ver si hay alguien a través de Facebook Live que ellos puedan saludar, ya que no tengo esos medios. No sé si ustedes pueden buscar y darle saludos a los jóvenes, enviarles saludos.
Hi Brenda, hija de Dios.
Hi Titi Brenda, God
Y les
bless.
saludo a todos ellos que
Dios
están.
te bendiga Sonia Moreno, Dios te bendiga Bella Alicia y orgullosa, bien bellita. Dios te bendiga Fernando Bonilla, Dios te bendiga Vicky Díaz, Peter Hernández.
Diana.
Where's she at? Well, I'm not there yet. Dios te bendiga Mami Celi, Dios te bendiga Walter Jr. Alvarez. God bless Keisha Castro.
Hi.
Let's see who else is watching. We can't see. nothing.
Margarita Río.
God bless myself.
My titi was watching. Happy birthday.
Amén.
It's not her
Dios le
birthday.
bendiga a todo el mundo
Yeah.
que está aquí.
Sigan ahí, sigan a otras
Eli
personas.
Samuel, Dios te bendiga.
God bless Eli Samuel.
Anaí, Dios te bendiga.
Mira la cámara cuando lo digan.
Es que estoy tratando de spell the name.
Pronounce it.
Peter, Dios te bendiga.
Amén, amén. So,
Dios te bendiga Diana. Ahora I see you now.
Chela.
Chela, mami Chela.
We love you.
Ahora, aquí ustedes quieren enviar un saludo especial a una persona, coja una persona, envía, Margarita, empieza.
I want to say God bless to my madre, con mi madre, porque yo y mi madre arreglamos nuestra situación y estamos arreglando nuestra relación.
¿Cómo se llama?
Bueno.
Iris Santana.
Expresa la palabra que quieres expresar.
I'm happy that me and you fixed our situation, and you know, we gotta keep going forward, girl.
Yeah.
And
Come on now.
They got a few minutes, come on.
And that's it.
They get home.
Oh well, I wanna mandar un special saludo a mi hermana que si keep trying y que no mire lo que la gente va a decir de ella, aunque ella pasó por algo, pero somos humanos, no somos perfectos y que la quiere, que la amo y que la extraño.
Y oramos por los niños, ¿verdad? Oramos por,
Sí, y por mi sobrino.
por el sobrino, oramos para que el Señor le dé salud al sobrino. Eso, alguien especial que quiera a través de estos medios enviarle un saludo, ya que estamos culminando la programación.
My aunt, Titi Alba. I
What you
don't
wanna
know
say?
her whole name. Oh, Alba Cruz. Right, that's what I said.
What you want to say?
Thanks for tuning in. I know you're not spiritually in with God, yes.
That's spiritually connected.
Yeah, spiritually connected. I hope that you come to church through everything you're going through. Just know that God's always been there for you and He loves you. Yeah.
About Brian, anybody special? You want to say something nice, good to somebody special? Look at the camera, Brian. Who's that special person that you would like to say something to?
Dios te bendiga Miguel. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Well, I know that he's right now. I don't know where he's at, but my dad.
Okay, well, what do you want to tell him? He might see this recording in the future. So,
That you're hardworking. I don't know if you actually is, but if you are, then just keep doing it. I know that we have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you birthed me.
he procreated you, he didn't birth you, your mother.
Yeah, I haven't learned about this.
High school.
Don't mean nothing.
Who's following?
Well, him and Isaiah know that we have our ups and downs too, but he's like mostly a father figure to me. So.
Amen.
Es lindo, este joven es maravilloso, hermano Peter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Va a aprender mucho de este joven.
Este muchacho tiene un corazoncito que él mismo no se da cuenta y está hablando desde su corazón.
Yeah, de la profundidad, un corazón especial.
Exacto.
You got a special heart.
Yes, you do.
Alicia, what you want to say to the significant person in your life?
Yes.
¿Quién es?
Yes.
I want to know, los jóvenes want to know, who is that person?
Say it. Say it.
You don't know, you don't have nobody?
Dios te bendiga, Jackie, hija de Dios, y Norma Pastrana.
My mother.
Your mother, but what you want to tell her? Tell her right now.
Yeah.
Ya mismo viene el día de la madre, ya pronto. So I know you're planning something great for your moms.
Something great about my mom.
Huh?
Something great about my mom.
Okay, say it, yeah.
What are you thankful for?
Wow.
She's a good parent.
Is that good for you? Love your mom?
Yeah.
How much? Do it, express it with your
hands.
With your hands.
Really much.
How much?
Like this.
How much? Oh, well, you gotta go like this. How much you love her?
Like this.
All right, and Luis, come on.
Mi hermana.
Bring it home,
Mi
Luis.
hermana with David Pretty.
¿Quién? What you want to
My
say to
sister.
them? What you
With
want to
David
say?
Pretty.
What you want to say to them?
Keep going. I know God's by your side. He'll never let you down.
I'm gonna cry.
Even though that you're battling in a battle, you'll come to church, and I know I'll see you here.
Amen.
Yes,
That's faith. That's faith.
I'm gonna pretend that you're here, and then I will see you here for real.
Amen. That's faith. Este joven tiene
Con
fe.
fe.
And now we're going to close out the show with a prayer. We're going to pray. Cójanse de mano. Cójanse de mano. Vamos a orar. Ya vamos a culminar. Margarita, ya mismo pues despide la programación. Ven, oramos. Padre amado, yo te pido que verdaderamente ayude a nuestra juventud, que los apoye, los guíe, los capacite, que ellos puedan ser un instrumento de bendición para muchos jóvenes y que a través de estos medios, pues, muchos jóvenes puedan ser alcanzados. Ese es su corazón, Padre amado. Usted ama a la juventud y que los adultos dentro de las iglesias, en los hogares, seamos el apoyo, que seamos el bálsamo, que seamos personas tiernas, amables, comprensivas, que podamos ayudar a nuestra juventud en sus etapas como jóvenes. En el nombre de Jesucristo yo te pido que los bendiga, que los cuide, que los guarde, que los dirija y que los desarrolle, que los afirme y que los establezca. Y a todos aquellos otros jóvenes que van a ver este video o escuchar la predicación o enseñanza o el consejo pregrabado, que también puedan ser alcanzados y fortalecidos a través de estos medios. En el nombre de Jesús te damos gracias. La juventud dice
Amén.
Esta ha sido su programación.
Esta es nuestra programación, Jóvenes en Victoria. No se lo olviden, tune in todos los sábados de 2 a 3 de la tarde.
Amén.
Amén.
A través de Radio Emmanuel, la emisora que edifica
¡A toda la familia!